A couple level ups. One level up that I've got is when you see a 16 and it doesn't mean anything with the Pleiades. It doesn't mean, heaven or like a dream on earth or a dream in heaven. It doesn't mean that. A Pleiades is a Herglick. Now, a Herglick is a Star Wars creature. It's a whale and it's humanoid. And what it means is that you become the whale. You do so many Herglicks that every 3 days, and basically it becomes every day. And then it becomes every hour, and then it becomes in minutes, and then sometimes seconds if you're really into it. You can have a couple in just 1 minute. And what it is, it's I haven't seen the Brendan Fraser film. I'd like to, but I haven't been able to sit through any films. Just haven't had a good feeling about it. And but I know that he did a good job, and I would like to see it. But the thing is, I don't know if he portrays this Herglick or not, but the way that I see it is that you become the whale. And what it is like when you get out of the pit, then there's a time of this extreme come where you go back and forth at night every night, and you have these thoughts of, is this going to lead to something? Is this going to lead to a decision or something? And it's it's like all these choices that you have to make. And I went through that throughout all of 2016 and a lot of 2017. And when I started making videos again, I kind of got away from that. And when I moved to Las Vegas, it helped me because I was eating the In-N-Out burgers. But the thing is that during that time, it's all these decisions and choices, and like, should I have the sock, or not? And like, it's all this like craziness in your head of like, what's going to lead to the rapture. And now this should be done after you already have your spirit weapons, okay? And the thing is that it you're never going to get there with it. It's always going to be that doom sunlight comes up the next day, and that's just the way that it is. And you have to trust in the eunuch system. That means they test Oz T, like they are symbols of the Bible, and they all get through Strongs together, and they're flock systems. And Lil Baby was the last flock, and he went to 1423, and he cut off at 1421. Okay. And he had 2 days until the Issachar and Zebulun of the young goat, and that was the last flock that went through the system. Now there was an EA there was an EE system that went through, and that was like 1492 Columbus, people like that, and that's how America was founded. So then they write a story about it and say it happened in 1492, but that's part of EE, okay? And a lot of it history. It's hard to tell if is it history or was it a eunuch that did it, okay? And these were strong tribes that mobbed together, not like what we see today where everyone is solo. So that's a difference of it. And Um, so was Christopher Columbus a standout? You know, like he went that far and no one had ever done that before. So then we have America, we have freedom, we have what we have here, and he started that. Is that what it was? Was he a eunuch at 1492? He cut off. Could be, could be. Um, Now, I'm raising ideas instead of facts because I've never done this before. It's my first time. And there was a time that I went through a Tammuz when I was a kid. And the JFK Jr. death, they killed me and they brought out of that system Lil Wayne. So I went through that with Eve. Me and Eve were witnesses of that, and they killed us both. And there was supposed to be a big Han of an event with the JFK Jr. death, and they rewound it with Z in the garage on the band set in New Jersey. That's what happened. So that was me going through the GOAT system, okay, which was an EE base, which is the difference. I just told you the difference, okay, and that's the coding of Tammuz. I'm not a little baby god or something. That you have to look into what the symbol means, okay, and that's why the French were crying for Tammuz. Um, because I was supposed to be the Orlando Bloom who does the electric and is the antichrist by gold of it. And it wasn't supposed to be that Mr. T and Grox got some of that steam. It wasn't supposed to be like that. It was supposed to be my brother played a role, Tyr played a role. We went with Jesus's writings. Ben V played a role. That's what it was supposed to be. It got messed up because Don took my brother on a trip, and there was a revealing that happened that wasn't good. You know, um, my brother basically mocked some of the people that were in Hawaii, and it was at the same time that JWW was going for his knee, and because of the perfect storm of all of the bad uh, bad feelings and just derogatory stuff that happened, then it turned into a situation where I had to become Bruce Willis in Pulp Fiction, and I handled business with Paul Walker, who believed me. Okay, that's what happened. So, um, so then I became the A, and my brother was the A no more. And that was the Erland Van Liftejewed creature with the striped hyena from when I was dunked in the Thyatira church with the Israeli Orthodox wrapping on my forearm. So that's what happened, okay? And so what were we talking about? We were talking about something else. Oh yeah, Leonidas. When they say, his helmet blocked his vision and his shield was heavy and his spear, like it was all hampered. A lot of people take that to mean, well, Gerard Butler should have nailed him then because he had none of that on him. and he took it all off and was naked to have that clear shot. No, no, I've always understood it as a foreigner that if you are imbalanced all the time, then you adapt to that imbalance, and going back to normal throws you off. Thank you. Have a good night.